We are back on the Daily Gur 100.3 Sound FM, and we have on the phone with us the National Secretary of the 32 County Sovereignty Movement. How are you doing, Peter?
Good morning, Jim. I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Good, good. So tell us a little bit about who you are and who the 32s are.
My name is Peter Fitzsimons. I'm the National Secretary for the 32 County Sovereignty Movement, a Republican organisation based here in Ireland. And one of our main goals is challenging the ongoing violation of Irish national sovereignty.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about who Alan Ryan was.
As we all know, Alan Ryan was a IRA volunteer. He was also a member of the 32 County Sovereignty Movement. And Alan was a lifelong dedicated Republican activist. And sadly, 2 years ago, Alan lost his life to the hands of a paid hitman in Dublin, not too far away from his home. And since then, the 32 County Sovereignty Movement, Alan's family and Alan's friends have gone out over the last 2 years on his anniversary and commemorated him.
So tell us a little bit about this commemoration. What was the purpose of the commemoration?
Well, through Irish history, Republicans have always proudly honoured their dead on their anniversary, and Alan Ryan is no different than any other fallen volunteer. He paid the ultimate sacrifice, paid the biggest price he could pay, and that was his life. And he will be remembered every year on the anniversary of his death. And it falls upon every Republican across the 22 counties of Ireland to go out and remember their dead, such as volunteers of Alan Ryan.
So tell us a little bit about the commemoration and what happened at the commemoration.
Well, on the day of the commemoration this year, Republicans and family and friends gathered at the family home, of the Ryan family home in Donamead in Dublin, and led by a colour party dressed in full military fatigues. They marched from the family home to Badwilton Cemetery, which is where Alan Ryan was laid to rest. At this graveside, wreaths laid on behalf of the Republican movement, the 32 County Sovereignty Movement, Irish Republican prisoners, and family and friends laid a wreath as well, and an oration was given outlining Alan Ryan's legacy and his commitment and sacrifice. And that's what happened on the day of the commemoration. It was a dignified event. Once again, Republicans shows that we are a dignified, disciplined movement, and we gave Alan Ryan the anniversary commemoration that he deserved.
Okay, so what is Alan Ryan's legacy?
Pardon?
What is Alan Ryan's legacy?
Alan Ryan's legacy is a legacy that every Irish Republican and every Irish man, woman and child can look up to, and that is a legacy of standing up for his community, a legacy of standing up to the drug dealers, a legacy of looking after those in his home community. He is very well respected in Republican circles. The stand he took against drug dealers was a stand that was never taken before. He had driven the drug dealers underground, and this affected their profit making. The Irish police force, the Gardaí, they could not even have done what Alan Ryan had done against the drug dealers, and that is the legacy that everybody should be looking to and respecting.
Many people here know about the collusion here between drug dealers and police locally, but over there it seems to be much more specific. My understanding was that Alan Ryan was under 24-hour surveillance. Where was the Gardaí when he was killed?
Yes, Alan Ryan couldn't leave his house and go to the shop, and on any given day he had a 24-hour guard presence on him, police presence following him, and for some unknown reason that guard presence was lifted off him on the day that he was murdered, and questions were asked publicly at Alan's funeral, during the oration at Alan's funeral, as to why this Gardaí special branch detail on him wasn't there on the day. It's painfully obvious that the Irish Free State here, and anyone else have serious questions to answer in relation to Alan Ryan's murder.
You referred to the Republic of Ireland as a free state. Can you tell us why to our listeners?
Well, the Republic of Ireland is not in existence because Ireland is partitioned. 26 counties and this occupied 6 counties is what came in with partition. The Republic of Ireland hasn't existed for a long time now. The 26 counties is what we refer to as the Free State, which is governed by a government elected by the people of the Free State, whereas in the 6 counties it's governed by a foreign legislative controls put onto an illegal government which is sitting installment, which is bolstered and supported by Sinn Féin and the DUP.
Has Sinn Féin said anything at all about the murder of Alan Ryan? Sinn Féin in the past, during the Troubles, was very open about questioning collusion.
No, the only thing Sinn Féin came out with after Alan Ryan's murder was that they said they were disgusted at the show of support that was given to Alan Ryan on the day of his funeral, where the streets were thronged with people wearing black and white clothing, where local businesses shut their doors to show the mark of respect, where the people of Donegal came out in their hundreds to show respect to the volunteer Alan Ryan as his funeral cortege made its way from his home house to Donegal Church and then to the Balbriggan Cemetery. And Sinn Féin seen this as some act of wrongness, and they came out quite publicly at the time. The local councillor in Donegal came out and he said that it should not happen, it was wrong, and he demanded that the Gardaí investigate the show of strength that was put on by Republicans and community members. And this is the path they're going down now. As we all know, Jerry Adams has come publicly and called on people to inform on Republicans to the PSNI and to the Gardaí Síochána, and this is what Sinn Féin are turning into now. They're riding a horse in 2 different directions, and it's an absolute disgrace. People are accepting this, and people are thinking this is part of the normal daily goings on of a Republican organisation, or an organisation that claims to be Republican. As we all know, Sinn Féin are becoming now part and parcel of 2 state governments, which under international law, one of them in installment is actually illegal due to the partition of the country and the violation of sovereignty.
From my reading of Pierce, Conley, etc., the idea of a republic is where the people themselves determine their own destiny, given the role and the collusion between the Free State and the occupational forces in the 6 counties. Can we even call the would it even be right to call the Free State a republic?
No, the Free State's not a republic. The title was given to the Free State as a republic after partition to the Irish Free State government. The Republic of Ireland is a 32-county republic. It's not a 26-county or a 6-county status. So the term Republic of Ireland can only be legitimately used once Ireland is united.
Any last thing you would like to say about Alan Ryan, his legacy, republicanism, and all of that?
People should aspire to what Alan Ryan stood for. He stood for sovereignty. He stood to see his community free from the drugs, from drug barons, from drug dealers. And people should take this fact on board, and people should remember that Alan Ryan paid the ultimate sacrifice, and that was the price of his life. His family have suffered, his community have suffered because of his murder. The cowards that murdered him are still hiding in the shadows, faceless cowards, faceless thugs. And people should come on board with Republicans and stand up to these people. And this is what people should remember. Alan Ryan was a young man. He was 32 years